Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the number 16 team of the land, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the third-ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He thought about returning it, but instead he takes a knee. It'll be a touchback from the start of the 25. So the Seminoles will get the first crack on offense today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Catch made over the middle, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in, it's White. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage for a first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made over the middle. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's full count. And they'll kick it away here. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. The Oklahoma Sooners offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Sategna. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down. And the Sooners will line up to kick it away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Grab down the middle. It's McCoy. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. And he'll drop back here on third down. Hit as he throws it deep. The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete. The Noles will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense makes their way on the field. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Burks. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. With the catch, it's Wheeler. He has first down yardage at the 46. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass, it's Mateer. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The completion sets up a second down play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Under pressure, just lets it go. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. Looking to throw again. A deep shot to the right. Deep ball caught inside the 10. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Oh, man, this defense, I think, completely got fooled here. Clearly expecting a run, and all it took was one guy out of place to go from thinking about a punt return opportunity to prepping for a goal line stand.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. QB decides to keep it here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal. The running back here on a direct snap. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's a run. Running back's got it. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? The sure hands. It's McCoy. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Offense getting set. It's second down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Offense are going to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. To throw, it's Castellanos. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, Dennis, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
The Seminoles bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Looking to throw it on first down. Hunt over the middle. It's Burks. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And now they run the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the grab. It's Burks. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33. The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. That's reeled in. It's Burks. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And it's good, right down the middle. And they add to their lead. With 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Pump over the middle. It's McCoy. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. And the Noles will crank up the tempo.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
They keep him guessing with a run. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Throwing off play action. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Back to pass. It's Castellanos. Grab down the middle. It's White. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Sooners offense is back on the field, looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Gibson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
With such tough field position, at least you get some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room. And who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And here's the return now from midfield. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's White. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Back to pass. It's Castellanos. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. The field goal is good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, what a grab! He stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Burks. 2nd down after that previous play. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And the Sooners are going to keep this drive rolling. 1st down here for this offense. Let's reel in. It's Burks.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Dropping back. It's Mateer. The receiver grabs it. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds his man. It's Barnes. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Grab down the middle. It's Barnes. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Scanning the field. It's Castellanos. Down he goes. It's a sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. They pick up enough for the 1st down. Football goes to the 45. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Caught over the middle. It's Pittman. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC championship.
The Noles will kick it off to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. They break it down, but that's a good play. Brings the ball to the 39. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Running back with the football. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Looking downfield. It's Mateer. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Looking for a man. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it fly out of the wideout. The sure hands. It's Burks. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years, just off the top of my head. Guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Can he get there on the ground? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Grab down the middle, it's Williams. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion. You're trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. The Seminoles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And the Noles hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Caught over the middle, it's Pittman. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the Seminoles will look to convert here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down. After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Pittman. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Behind the line, it's Robinson. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Now it's 2nd down here. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Catch made over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. He drops to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And they will try out the field goal team here. And that one's straight down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Using his legs here. Past the 25. Breaks loose at the 40.
Are you kidding me? This big a gain on a quarterback scramble? Defensive coordinator better get his defense together because that had to be a blown assignment. There's no way that a quarterback should get out in the open field off of a scramble and pick up those kind of yards.
He's in the clear. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play in that completion.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And now the defense able to bring him down. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Snags the quick throw. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. To the air, it's Castellanos. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The Noles will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. Fair catch made at the 40. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The back's got it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback keeps the football. He's past the marker and still going. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. And the route is on. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
The extra point is good. We stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Graham down the middle. It's McCoy.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here comes a handoff. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Seminoles pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And that run produces a decent gain. 2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's Castellanos. Pass complete on a crosser. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down on the 27. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
long trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Sooners offense is back on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop it. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. The shotgun handoff here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Back to throw. It's Castellanos. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Quarterback still with the football. Putting toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Looking to throw here. And he's got it. So they convert the 2-point conversion, get it back to a 2-score game to keep their slim hopes alive. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Working clock with the ground game. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Handing off on the draw play. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship. And the Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.